Ready? 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 19 tight, 19 tight. Cougar 19. Ready?
Right to the air is Jackson. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Warren. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6.
Now he can exhale. The season is officially underway. Plenty of work done during the offseason, camp, and the preseason that led to that first throw of the year.
Seven Pirates.
On second down, here's Jackson. And this one is incomplete.
Got it. Ready?
And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. And he's brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4. So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Jackson from the shotgun, rolling to his right. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. He couldn't get rid of it. He winds up losing a yard. It's 2nd down.
Okay, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Riggs, 19 Lions. Hey, Smash. Ready?
And now Jackson will look to throw it. Under pressure, and they got to him again. The last 2 plays, each lose a yard. They'll try to move forward here on 3rd and 12. From the gun, Jackson. And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field.
79 Broncos. 18 Rattlers, 18 Rattlers. Go.
They'll try and run for it. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47.
I'm laughing because I'm not so sure I would have made this call. I'm not so sure I would have said, yeah, let's go ahead and get this one, especially at this point of the game. But give him credit. He had a feeling and carried it through.
Yeah, that's one where you think, okay, if you're down, 2 minutes left, the ball's near midfield, you go for it. But at this stage, at that part of the field, but like you said, it worked. Jackson on 1st down, flush to his right. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on 1st down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's a 2nd and 7.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Woods the receiver in motion right. Throwing is Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
This early in the game, it's all about making steady progress downfield, hoping to lead to early points. And you can do it with your actual play calls or sometimes something a little more improvised, as we just saw there.
19 tight, 19 tight. Trap 60, trap 60.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Warren. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the 37, they work on 2nd and 6. They run for the first time with Ty Chandler. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Jackson. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Here's Jackson to throw. Being chased out left. And he's going to go down again. Zach Harrison. That is one that he will remember. His first career sack in his first career game in the National Football League.
I always love the opening game of the season, and for the players, always nice to get those firsts out of the way, isn't it? How about here? The first sack of the season. Not just in the first game, but in the opening drive. That's the way to get things kicked off.
60 Bobcat! 60 Bobcat!
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 18. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. Back in Chicago, ready for the 2nd quarter. It's the Bears in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 19 Lions. Let's go.
Now it's Jackson. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready.
From the gun, it's Jackson. And he fires one incomplete.
That's a big force incompletion there to bring up 3rd and long, and this defense can still salvage a little momentum by forcing them to kick a field goal, because just a few plays ago, they looked like they were headed towards the end zone.
On 3rd down, Jackson able to get away. And it'll be intercepted. And the Packers are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. Well, turnovers, obviously, Charles, always costly. But, man, when you throw those interceptions in the end zone like that, it really stings.
He tried to fit that one into his tight end, and I often use the expression NFL open, which means a tighter window. Down near the goal line, you really want him to be open. In this case, it cost him.
What ain't it?
Now a first carry here for Robinson. Amari Barno getting there to make the stop.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Now a 2nd and 6. Now Jackson. That'll be taken in by Shaheed. And he'll be out right at the 35. Give him 18 on that play, and Green Bay has the first as well.
Well, every now and then I can speak from experience because I do know, as a defender, it is awfully hard to stay with your man on these crossing routes because even if you don't get picked, there's a danger of being picked either by one of their receivers or maybe by your own defender. And on that play, that worked quite well.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Now it's 2nd and 10. Jackson. He finds his man, complete. It's Watkins. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 38-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 38. Jackson now. Open man left side. Shaheed has it. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. It's a gain of 19 down to the 19, and it's a first down. Again, Jackson. Throws out left. It's caught by Williams. And it's a Packers touchdown. Jamison Williams from 19 yards away. And the Packers post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter.
This has to be great for the psyche of this offense. Presented with bad field position, they didn't let it stop them. They rolled downfield and scored a touchdown.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0.
Bears nothing. McPherson set to kick off.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Nwangu now from his end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
At their own 18-yard line.
Get it!
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And one of the things we like to hit on every year are the new rule changes. So we got a few for 2023. A lot are procedural, having to do with deadlines and roster construction and such. But two kind of caught my eye, Charles. One is the option to fair catch a kickoff and have it come out to the 25 like it does in college. You like that?
I don't like it at all. I don't like it in college. I don't like it in the NFL. I want to have something different. And I really wanted the special teams coaches to be a little bit more involved. But I do understand why the league is doing it. They believe it promotes safety, and it's hard to argue against that.
What about, this is the other one, guys can now wear the number 0. We've already seen some make the switch, Calvin Ridley, DeAndre Swift, Braxton Berrios, amongst others.
Yeah, and you know something? When you see those guys make that move, I don't mind that at all right? A little more expressionism for these guys. I love it. I just think we didn't go far enough. What about 00, like Jim Otto used to wear or Kenny Burrow used to wear? Let's add that back to the NFL jerseys.
Here's Jackson. And that is incomplete.
Well, they've moved the ball okay here in these first 2 drives, but this one's going to, again, amount to nothing. They've got to start dialing up some plays that allow them to finish drives with points.
And this offense has converted twice already here in this first half on 4th down conversions. And here we go again.
60 Maverick.
They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. Escaping the pressure right. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Now it's Jackson. And his throw here is incomplete. So another completion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yes, let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Jackson's throw pulled in by Woods. Touchdown, Chicago! Jelani Woods, 48 yards. And the Bears are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point from McManus is good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this will be our first chance in the new season to see the new fair catch rule for 2023. And this will come out to the 25-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And, Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in Week 1. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road?
I actually like the early matchup for a few reasons, Brandon. First of all, it allows you to see that in the entire offseason and know, hey, right out of the gate, we're playing a division game. Second part is it spreads them out a little bit. If you just have them all bunched up at the end of the year, that's not as much fun watching teams try to survive that gauntlet when you do have injuries down the stretch. And last but not least, let's face it, we're TV people. What a great game to sell right out of the gate.
Now Jackson taps this forward, jet sweep.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
Here's a 2nd and 5. To throw is Jackson. Gets this complete to Shaheed. Touchdown! A big play there. 52 yards. And the Packers have taken the lead. So that's a heck of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there was a great amount of poise, because typically when teams tie the game up, it's a little bit of a, how would you say, you kind of take a step back and have to get yourself regrouped. They regrouped in a hurry, didn't they? They attacked back after they'd been tied.
And in a big way, that was a statement-long touchdown. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Nwangu now from his end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
Warriors 70.
Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. First down now, but the clock continues to move. Looking to throw. Jackson flushed out right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
On second down, here's Jackson. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. So first and second down went in the wrong direction. They'll try to do better here on 3rd and 13.
Trap 60, trap 60. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Cup 19, Cup 19. Ready, right?
And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Go.
4th down, Willis. Flush to his right. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And maybe a chance for a quick completion and then a long field goal try. We'll see. And that nearly troubled, but it's incomplete. The rookie had it and lost it. And it'll be second down.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
And now this throw incomplete, and that is how this first half will come to an end. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And we'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And the fair catch signaled for and taken, so they'll begin this 3rd quarter from their 25-yard line. Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. This offense set to begin the 3rd quarter. And, Charles, if they had a checklist of things they wanted to accomplish in the first half, certainly at the top of that list would be having the lead, and they've got that here.
That's always the most important box to check, isn't it? But also, they've had some success in their passing game, so probably an empty box establishing the run. They're on pace for fewer than 100 yards in this one. So now they want to make sure that they get that going so they truly have a control in this ball game. And down the stretch, being able to be balanced. Either throw it or run it and try and win this ball game.
On second down, Jackson. That's out wide here for Robinson. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. Throwing is Jackson. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games. And we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested in the 3rd quarter. But now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
2nd and 10. Jackson. And it's intercepted. Keely Ringo picks it off. And the Bears are going to have it here at their own 15. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind. And we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
Eluding the pressure right. And that'll be incomplete with the penalty marker down as well. And I think he was beyond the line of scrimmage when that ball left his hand. So the illegal forward pass also cost him a down, and now it's 2nd and long.
Check. Rig alert.
Here's Willis. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Warren. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. On first down, Willis steps away to his left. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up. 2nd down, here's Willis. Got his man, it's Warren. So that'll be no better than an incompletion. And now we've got a 3rd down and 3.
18 Rattle. Viking, 18.
Now run straight ahead with Warren. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48. It's a gain of 8, and it'll wind up moving the chains.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Hawk 70.
Now a handoff to Chandler. Ooh, with a juke. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
60 Maverick.
Willis to throw on second. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
Facing 2nd and short, that gives you a chance to go for a bigger play through the air. But I think he said to himself, why not just handle this one? Get all the yards you needed and then some, and made that snap a huge success.
Jackson on first down. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. Zach Davidson, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Bears are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. McManus now for the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. Square here in this third quarter as the kick's away. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get them. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
From the 46, here's 2nd down and 7. Play action. Now Jackson. Wide open is Watkins. He's got him. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 27-yard line. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field. Well, you always hate to see injuries, especially tough here in week 1. Just hoping this is nothing serious. We'll take a quick timeout. Now a first down carry for Harris. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Now 2nd and 9. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Harris. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 45 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that 2nd down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Najee Harris from 17 yards out. And the Packers have moved out in front here in the final minute of the 3rd quarter. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
McPherson set to kick off.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Nwangu now from his end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partners, a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Back now at Soldier Field. It's Bears football, but they trail on the scoreboard as we get set to bring you the 4th quarter. The Bears on 3rd down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This is going to be 3rd and 13.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Go street, 19 Lions. Street.
Here's Jackson to throw. A short throw pulled in by Woods. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
That's good for the Chicago Bears. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. Well, there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the 4th quarter, picking up the 1st.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time. And that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Now Jackson on 2nd down. Flushed out right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's third.
I tell you, he's been running for his life all game long. They've sacked him time after time. And here he's again forced to beat the retreat. And he's got to throw this ball away.
On 3rd and 1, Jackson. Packer pressure, and down he goes. One score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first.
Okay, you and I are sitting up here getting ready to analyze whether they should go for it or not. Did you see the quarterback just point to the sideline and say, everybody back, I've got this call?
Well, you knew this side of the field, they're in plus territory, 4th and 1. He wasn't coming off the field.
No, he wasn't coming off the field. He wasn't letting the offense go with him at all. He said, we're staying out here, and we're picking this one up. That's some leadership right there.
Forced out to his left. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. So maybe just a momentary setback on what's been a great drive so far, but 2nd and 13 here.
19 tight, 19 tight. Trap 60, trap 60. Ready.
Jackson from the shotgun. Complete to Washington. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 17-yard line. They got 29 yards that time. Some good games around the league here early in week 1, and this one's shaping up to be as good as any of them as we come up on a 1st and 10. Jackson now. And that is caught. Touchdown. Zach Davidson, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. We are set up for a fantastic finish now. A 4th quarter touchdown here. We're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for 2, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. What a start to the season this has been. Back and forth, all tied 4th quarter as the kick is away here. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. Handoff to Harris to begin the drive. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry.
Well, in every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
And Shaheed going to go in motion. Now Jackson taps this forward, jet sweep. There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Packers. A great play there. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Packers answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. McPherson now for the extra point. And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game.
The score, Packers 28, Bears 21.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
On the ready.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. He'll buy some time right. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Well, here's a classic second guess. I thought he had a better chance of a positive play if he just ran it himself. The coverage downfield was really good. That one falls incomplete.
2nd and 10. Here's Jackson again. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down.
Well, he's proven real effective running the football. No one open, don't force it. Just get what you can, and that's what he's done very well in this game.
Panther 11, Panther 11.
On the give, it's Warren. Well, they gave themselves options there on the 3rd down play, and were able to convert on that RPO.
Shows a lot of trust with the guy taking the snap, doesn't it? Because you're counting on him to make the right reads and give the ball where it's supposed to go. And he did on that play.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Now it's Jackson. Flush to his right. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage.
Well, this has certainly turned into a showcase game for what he can do on the ground, because they're just continuing to give him chances to run it, and he's earning every additional carry by putting up positive yardage on each run.
Warriors 70.
Jackson. And that is incomplete. Tried to go for the big one there on 2nd down. Now they're likely down to their final 2 plays.
And you know they've got to keep going for the big shot, right? So defensively, you play what they call top down. Nothing behind you. Make everything get completed in front.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the 1st and save the timeout.
60 Maverick.
Now Jackson. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long.
Drop 50.
Throwing. Jackson. Throwing the out route, incomplete. That's Warren. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. He's having a nice game through the air. His decision-making's been really good. Solid there again. Just seeing nothing downfield, goes underneath. Nice game.
How about the patience? Because when you're having a big game through the air, you're looking for those chunk plays, those big ones downfield. Instead, as you noted, takes the check down, dumps it off, gains good yardage anyway. Really well executed.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
70 Ranger. 19 Lions.
Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute.
And while it appears the heavy lifting was accomplished by scoring the touchdown, they're still down 1. That extra point is not a gimme.
All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come.
Check. Ready. Hut. Let go.
They're going to try and run for it. And he is in for the 2. I still can't believe they went for it, but they've got themselves a lead here late in the ball game. the touchdown. Here's McManus now to kick it away.
And the fair catch taken. No time will come off the clock. And they will begin this critical drive at the 25-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Jackson to throw. Gets this to fail.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game.
Two timeouts still available in this final minute. It's 1st and 10 now. Jackson. He's going to drop this underneath for Robinson.
It drives some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They've got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
Here's Jackson.
This one hauled in, and again it's Robinson. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and we watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Now it's the fullback. This is Kyle Juszczyk. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. Safe play there, just trying to get a little bit of yardage, make it an easier field goal attempt to win it.
I think there's a quick discussion before the snap. Make sure you carry the ball to this part of the field. We want our field goal kicker set up.
Here's a 2nd and 7.
Throwing now is Jackson. Touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds.
Charles, that drive was perfect, methodical, executed so well, and they grabbed that lead with almost no time left for a last gasp from the other side.
No way you could have drawn up a better final drive, because not only did they keep their eyes on the end zone, they made sure they bled the clock out as well and denied their opponent a chance to respond. That's just terrific situational football to end this one.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And it would appear, barring some late heroics, they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And the fair catch taken. No time will come off the clock. And they will begin this critical drive at the 25-yard line.
Let's go now.
Here's 1st and 10.
Check, smash. Check, smash. Buffalo 18. Check, 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 check. Ready?
Now Jackson. He finds his man, complete. It's Warren. Now they do indeed get the timeout, so all is not lost. They'll have a chance for one final heave to the end zone.
Come on, come on. Hey. Panther 11, Panther 11, Mustang 19, Warrior 70. Rig alert, rig alert. Ready,
One last shot for Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. Past the 20. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line.
Well, this was not just the opener of a brand new season, but this was a division game here in Week 1, and to come through with a 1-0 start against a division opponent gives you a little something extra heading forward for the rest of the season.
Yeah, let's pile it all into one game, right? Opening the season, and you open within the division. You knew the motivation was going to be there on both sidelines. One just executed better and earned the win.
So for Green Bay, hey, you get a win, you get it on the road. You can't ask for much more than that to start the year. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Atlanta to take on the Falcons. Meanwhile, for the Bears, they obviously fall to